Okay, hey, good afternoon, guys. This is Demetrius with Akeelah Traders. I'm back today. I'm just doing another video here. We haven't done a live trading video in a couple of days, or maybe even a couple of weeks since I've been able to post one of these. But I want to do this particular video. The goal of today's video is to talk about just the consistency of using AI systems, consistency in trading. And that's usually one of the biggest issues as to why people fail in trading, or really just get frustrated with the overall trading market. And so I'm going to start out today just by taking a look at some of the live trades that we're reviewing. But then also I'm going to go through some things to talk about the importance of just consistency in your trading strategy, consistency in your risk to reward, consistency in taking profits, closing out trades, those kinds of things like that. So let's start today. This is one of our accounts here that we're trading. And I think today, this week, we've been trading pretty much just most of our aggressive strategies here. We've done several videos on a lot of our basic strategies, and those strategies do very well, can provide that kind of consistency that I spoke of. But here we're testing some of our aggressive strategies, have been running some of these aggressive strategies. And so we're just going to take a look at some things that we're in today. Right now, this is afternoon, so this is 1:30 p.m. on January 17th. And so our system's been running pretty much all day today, really all this week. I haven't touched the system. I pretty much just let it run with some of these strategies. So I'm going to recap some of these things that we're in. The first one I'm going to go to is, since we're right here on Cat Swiss, this is Cat Swiss. So we haven't traded or shown a lot of videos with us trading just regular pairs. Our system does very well on that. It's some of the other pairs are a little bit slower. Things like Cat Swiss. That's actually one of our traders on our team recommended. That we take a look at some of the buying activity on there and look at some potential setups. So I set this to start trading on the Cat Swiss, and let's see, right now we're in a buy on Cat Swiss. Let's see if I can move myself out of the way here. So we're in a buy on Cat Swiss. Looks like we picked up this buy on the 16th. So yeah, we've been in this buy for a little bit of time. I believe we're trading this one on the 1 hour time frame. And so 1 hour wise, you can see where the entries were. We had a couple of ins and outs over here trading on the 1 hour, but we picked up this buy right up in this area. So this was on yesterday, the 16th. So probably about 24 hours ago or so. And so the system is in this buy right now. We have not hit either one of these TPs. You see the initial. Oh no, I'm sorry. I apologize, because the initial one has already been hit on a couple of these trades. So right now we're holding TP2 and TP3. So these are two separate trades that the system is in right now. The TPs for this one, let me scroll out a little bit to see where we're trying to get to. So this is our entry where the green area is. Take profit targets are right up in this area here. So based on the hourly, and I think for the overall setup, we looked at this being the larger move on the 4 hour time frame. And so let's see where we're looking to go up here. Yeah, so TP's up in these two areas here, probably just before we start to get to some verified resistance from our system here. So that one's looking pretty good. The Cat Swiss one. Let's jump over to NAS 100, because NAS, we're trading this aggressive strategy here. Right now, we're trading NAS on the 5 minute time frame on this one. So for these advanced strategies, they're pretty much running in scalping mode right now. And so we're scalping NAS 100 on the 5 minute, US 30, I believe likewise on the 5 minute, and gold on the 5 minute. So all of these ones we're trading on the 5 minute time frame. And you can see as of right now, thankfully we're in profit across the board on all of these. Let's see, the NAS 100, we got into a sell right around this area here. And so we're pushing down, take profit targets are down in this area. And so, hopefully we'll hit those profit targets. But right now the system is monitoring these. And again, this is the 5-minute chart. So when I talk some about consistency, there is for these particular strategies, one thing that is a huge advantage to using an AI system, either like ours or one that you may find that works very well, is this system is designed to to look for the exact same trade setups. They're coded setups that we have into each of these strategies that are based on technical analysis tools. They're based on experiences from traders who've been in this market for a long time, have used a variety of different strategies. And so the trade setup on this is designed to look for exactly the same thing. If it does not see, and there's maybe 3 or 4, sometimes 5 different parameters based on the actual trade strategy, those number of parameters that we're looking for. And so if the system sees those, it takes a trade. If it does not see them, it does not matter what. It does not matter what the market is doing, what anyone's saying about the market's going up, the market's going down. If it does not see those particular indicators or those particular confluences is what we want to call them, validations to say, let me go in and take a trade. It's not going to take a trade. So, for most traders, it's extremely difficult to do that as a person, because we're emotional creatures. There's going to be things that we're monitoring the market. We're going to see things like, hey, the market's going up. It looks like this is a big push. And I'll use this as an example here with NAS. Excuse me. The sale that we're in right now is, let me hide some of these, just visual stuff that I've got running right now. Some of these, the system's not really using. I'm just using these for my own sake here. But this is a good example here. As we're selling NAS 100, the system waited. You see, we got into this sale up here pretty much at the peak of where this pullback was. That's a great time to get in a sale, of course. The system is looking for a lot of different things. It's measuring how big this particular drop was. If I zoom out on NAS right here, you can see we really started selling back here earlier today. And so as we made this kind of a drop, the system is designed to look for things like pullbacks, to see, well, hey, how much has the market pulled back? And is this sale still valid or not? Some people can take this kind of pullback and look in this area here and say, well, hey, the market is pushing up. Let me go in for a buy. And that may be okay. There may not be anything wrong with that. But what our system is designed to look for, especially in some of these advanced modes, is to zoom out and to say, hey, we're in an overall sale right here. And as long as we're in this overall sale, I don't want to be looking for buys. I'm looking for, once the market's sold here, I'm looking to see a pullback range to see when this market is going to pretend it's buying. But when that buy is over, the real opportunity is to take a sell right in this area. And so that's what we did here on NAS 100. So again, consistency is very important. The other thing that's important about consistency is the risk amount. And so we're risking exactly the same amount every time we take a trade. Whether we win that trade or we lose that trade, we risk the exact same amount. And it's usually a percentage of the account size. And so we're going to risk most of the trades we're running, we're risking anywhere from 1% to 2%, sometimes a little more, just depends. But the thing is, if we have a strategy that's designed to run 1%, then we're always risking 1%. We're not taking chances and saying, hey, we'll risk 1%, but man, we really did good on that particular trade. And so now let's up the risk to 2%. We're not going to do that. The system is not going to do that. It's going to be consistent with this. And so all of these strategies that you're running right now, again, these are in profit. That's great. Praise the Lord for that. Um, but what if they weren't? What if they were in the negative? We're not sure in this market. It's never a question in this market of if you're going to lose. It's always a question of when you're going to lose. You're definitely going to lose trades, and you're not going to be able to predict that, hey, I'm going to win trade number one, but I'm going to lose trade number two, and I'm going to win number 16 trade, and number 20, I'm going to lose. You cannot predict that. And so the best way to sustain yourself in this market and in these accounts is to have consistently the same risk every time. And again, that's very difficult for a person to do because, again, we're emotional and we just get all caught up in this stuff. So that's what our system is doing. So let me take a look because we've got a couple of different accounts that are running here. I'm just going to glance through these. So this one's obviously in some pretty good profits for today. That's good for this size managed account. Let me see what we have closed out today. Let's see the account history. Let me go and just look at today. Okay, so today, this is the summary of just today's trades. And I'll start up here at the top because, I want to just highlight what I said about consistency again here. So we won a couple of these trades here. You see a few times that we lost. So when we lost a trade here, I want you to see on this account, these system takes 3 trades every time we take an entry. So we lost this particular trade here on gold. So we lost 275 3 times. So that was how much it was when we failed the particular trade. We lost that one. Now, let me go find another one that we lost. That's actually when we hit the stop loss. Sometimes the system exits early if it sees something that's not really going the right way, but I just want to look particularly at stop losses for consistency. So here we lost there. That was 275. Let me go find another one that we lost. That was one that's broke even. Let's see if we have another trade that we lost all the way. Here's one on US 30. US 30, we hit the stop losses on there. You see again, 200. Here's 213. That number can vary a little bit just based on what the actual account size there was, but ballpark between $200 to $300 is where those trades were. So that's very important. And so we don't ever have a time where if we lose a trade, we're going to be losing, $700 and $500 and $1,200. If we hit a stop loss, we're going to be losing somewhere based on this account size, $200 to $300 or so. But you can see here, there's several trades that we won. There's a few small ones that you'll see with small values. That's usually the system self-managing itself, making a decision to say, hey, you know what? This trade is not going the right way. Let's just cut our losses and get out one way or the other. You see that a few times here. Here's some more losses. But you see these are some pretty consistent and very good wins here. More losses. Here's another stop loss on gold. You see, we only lost around between $200 and $300. That was the risk for this account size. Let's go all the way down. So you see, we took a ton of trades today because we're in scout mode and we're in advanced mode, and so we've got the system just being very aggressive in finding trade opportunities for us today. So that's why we have so many trades. Here's some other losses down here. Hit stop losses. Look at the sizes, $230 or so. The wins are good. So the system is designed to let the wins run. If we're winning, then it's not going to close out everything. It's going to say, hey, we've got momentum. The market's moving in our favor. We'll close partials. That's why we're taking 3 entries each time so we can manage each one separately. We can allow one entry to close at $400, but allow the next one to run up to $600. The system is capable of doing that. So again, a lot more trades. Let's just get to the end here and see where we in closed out. So right now, closed out trades for today. Again, this is pretty big here. Around 14.9 or so for today, and that's outstanding. And again, we're floating another around 4,000 or so. So that's pretty close to on a, you know, this size account. I mean, that's pushing a 25% day or something on that. So that's very good. Let's go to another few accounts we've got running, some smaller ones here. This account here is roughly in the $9,000 range or so. You'll see we're also taking some aggressive trades here. Gold is trading like it was on the other one. GU also. This is another one of the traders on our team recommended that we take some trades on GU. And so I believe we're trading this one on the 15-minute time frame. And so auto trading GU, we are right now in a buy and just barely in the profit on there. Looks like we haven't pushed up and hit a take profit target yet. No, but you can see here over this period of time, we were already in some previous trades here. So we've closed out a few on this one. Let's see. So we're floating a little over $200 profit today. Let's see what we've closed out. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm seeing just today. Again, just today. Okay, so we got a kind of a mixed bag. We've been trading GU. We had some wins on GU, some small losses. Doesn't look like we've done great on that one. So the risk on GU right now is on this particular account is trading at 1%. And so when we take a loss, hit a stop loss, it should be right at $100 total. 3 entries of around $30 or so. So that's good again for consistency. So GU's kind of been up and down and done really much on that one. Gold, we hit a couple of TPs here, had a couple of losses. So it doesn't look like we really made much. Here's some other small losses on gold, a few wins, a few more wins. And again, we've taken a lot of trades on here. So let me just scroll down. So yeah, we made almost $400 in profit. So that's close to 4%, 3% or so. And again, we've got a little bit of profit that's floating here. So that's pretty good. One last account I'm going to look at is this one. This is another one of our just smaller managed accounts. And so on this one, we are trading NAS 100, US 30. At least that's all that we're in right now. So we're floating about $100 profit in this one as of right now. Let's see what we close out on this one. This one again, let's make sure we're only looking at today. Yes. Okay, so a few wins and a few losses, small trades. But again, this one here, I think we're trading even on the lower time frame. I believe on this particular account, we're running some scalps on gold, NAS, and US 30 on the 5-minute to the 1-minute time frame. So there's going to be a lot of trades here. If that's the case, yeah. I'm scrolling through. You see this one is trading a lot. And so we made right at $1,000 on this account. What account size is this one again? So $7,000 account or so. So that's pretty good. That's aggressive trading there and aggressively scalping. So scalping on that small time frame is pretty risky. But with our advanced strategies on here, again, we're pretty confident we can see consistent results in here. We have losing days. Have times where we have definitely lost. I don't remember what yesterday was. For an example, let me see how we've done on this account just this week. What's today? The 17th. So since the 15th. Let's see if I do that. because I think we started this very aggressive strategy on this one these last 2 days. So, oops. Well, I'm sorry. Let me just leave it that way. Let's see. So we're looking at this week. I don't know if we're in or not. Okay, so overall for this week, that account was down $3,200, and so that's a very aggressive trading strategy. Let's do this for 16th. So I think that's when we actually started, because I took over this account from someone else that had already lost. And so we were trying to help them trade this account out of the hole. So we started this on the 16th. Let's see if we profited there. Okay, so still haven't quite gotten them out of the hole for there. But that's the goal on this one. What we're trying to do with this particular account is to get it up to, I think, somewhere around $9,000-$10,000. That's our goal. So this particular client had traded this account down, and it gotten down to, I want to say it was just a little over $6,000 or so. So we're up. We've made profit on it today, and but these last couple of days, it still has not gotten out of the hole yet. Let me go back to today. But if we have a couple of days of aggressive trading like this, and we can make $1,000 or so, we'll be able to help them dig back up out of this and get back into profits. And this is a good example of one of these accounts that's been blown just because of just inconsistency. The amount of trades they were taking were up and down. They were risking big on some trades, and then turning around and losing on other trades. And I said, well, hey, we can try to give a little bit of consistency to here. I can't guarantee that we can recover the account to where you want it to be, but so far in a couple of days we've been able to kind of push this one up. So we'll keep an eye on that account there as well. And so hopefully this was a helpful video to just kind of review what our trading system is, and if anything, just to emphasize the point of being consistent risk, consistent rewards, consistent trading strategies. There are a lot of different trading strategies that are on the market, and most of them are profitable at any given point in time. But if you're not using a strategy consistently, it really doesn't matter what you're trading or what your trade strategy is. And consistency lies the key. And so that's what's important there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this particular video. We will continue to provide some updates on our particular trading system. And hopefully you guys are able to, tap in here, ask some questions or something. But definitely please, on this particular video here on this channel, on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to our channel. Look at some of these videos that we're posting here. We're endeavoring to kind of show systems like this running on several different pairs, and we have some specific videos about cryptos and other different assets and things like that. So we've got a great team of traders here at Akeelah who are experienced in the market, and who can help you in a variety of different ways. So definitely subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button. Drop any comments here that you may have for us, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Okay, thanks.